can do like the first
Cool. And then you can
so
show me
whatever.
how to do it, because I...
And then you can switch in like out of bounds when it
Alright.
goes. So so you basically just wanna follow the ball. Wait, what's up? And then this is zoom.
Okay.
So, yeah, depending on which side, zoom in would be down.
Zoom in is down, okay.
Yeah. Up if you're on the other side. And you don't want to zoom in that often, but only if like they're on the other side and are about to score and stuff.
Okay.
And then you can also like move it up and down if they're like really close and depending on the angle.
Yep.
But yeah, just don't change it around too often. Alright, you can take it whenever you want.
Alright.
Oliver, get your man! That's not time! Six, go! Let's go, Carlos! Alex, in the middle! Hey, good, Carlos!
Yeah, make sure you always give the ball space. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, come on! Alright, do you want to take over now?
Try it.
Just say if you have any. The ball's right there.
Aston!
That's Chen playing the ball forward.
Good shot!
Chen again on the ball. Nice turn. He has support out right here, and it comes wide to Leibowitz. Well tackled again by the Panthers. That's Wells that comes away. And he releases Park again. But it's out for touch for a throw-in. Well played by Leglohek, out wide. 16 is Ioka. He tries to bring in El Sernagawi, but it doesn't come off. Cleared away from Taipei. El Sernagawi with the throw. That's Deer in there doing some solid tackling. The ball comes away with Chen again. And he tries to release O. O with the ball again. Will try to switch the play. Decent ball for Leibowitz. Cleared again by Wells, who's positionally been very sound so far. This is Leibowitz with the throw. Goes in for Chen again, who seems to be getting a lot of ball for Taipei in the early going. Tries to slip it outside to Leibowitz again, but Leibowitz wasn't on his toes, and the ball goes into touch. Throw in for Carlson. Down the line. Well played by Leibowitz there. Kang. Back to Hu. Hu with a nice run through the middle. And he still has it. Tries to come up the middle here again. There's Wells. Tower of strength in the middle of the park. Leglohek. A bit of a loose pass there. There's Kang again. He's on his own up the wing, but he cuts back inside neatly. And then goes very wide, but he needed something shorter than that. They didn't have Sai out there. He only had Chen maybe 8 or 10 yards, and he gave a 40-yard pass, which doesn't add up. This is Yoka with the throw. Comes back to Wells. Wells out to Carlson. Lots of space to carry with his glow-in-the-dark boots. Looks for Krishna Kumar, who tries to cut inside, but Leibowitz has his number. Well played there by Wells on that end. Sorry, by Wu. That was Seng. Sorry, Seng is in the back. Ball out wide to Leibowitz again. Well laid off here from Park. A little bit rushed that time from Park. And O comes away. This is Sai, looking right. He finds Farhan. Good ball down the right side for Leibowitz, who cuts inside with his first touch. But he's cut off pretty well from Krishna Kumar. There's a foul there, and the ref was all over it. It's going to be a free in for the Taipei Tigers in a very dangerous position. Initially over the ball is number 4, Who.
Are you leaving your computer here?
4 men on the wall for the Panthers. Goalkeeper sorting them out right now. Let's see what Who can conjure. Hits it well. It's a great save. Ortiz down well. Ball played inside. Side down the left now. Cuts it back onto his right foot. And cuts again. Beats his man well. There was Ioka for the stop. Here's Farhan. Plays it wide for Leibowitz. We've seen a lot of the ball himself recently. Into Kang. Good tackle. And here comes Legloahec. A solid challenge there from number 15 for Taipei. Kang again. Finds Chen. Good ball, but it's called offside. Leibowitz just got lost a little bit with his line there. Well played from the Panthers. And this will be Wells to send it away. One by Chen in the middle of the park. Legloahec gets away again, but he's fouled. Kind of a slow start here. Both teams kind of settling into a bit of a rhythm. Not much to call between the two teams so far. Down the wing there for Krishna Kumar, but it doesn't arrive. Panther throw. This is Carlson with the throw. He goes down the line. Park gets a first touch. Some nice football from the Panthers across the middle of the park, and they switch to play nicely. This is Ioka now. Plays it forward. Who finds a bit of space and tries to chip one through. This is O on the end of it. He's only got two men to beat. And they managed to sort it out. It looked like a handball from Gloak, and that's what the ref sees as well. Free kick in from Taipei, and they've looked a little bit dangerous as they coast through the middle a couple of times on the Panthers. Not sure if the free kick was that far forward.
All right, yeah, no problem.
Oh, he's giving the ball out. It might have been offside. I'm not sure what the call was there. Here's El Sarnagawi. Gets all huckled up a little bit with Sai. Gains the throw in. Earlier in the day, ISKL beat the Jakarta Dragons 2-0, and Taipei lost to the ISB Panthers 4-0. So it's a record of 1-0 for the Panthers and 0-1 for the Tigers. This is Legloahec. Nicely across the park and back again. Some nice one-touch football. Frees Carlson on the left. He finds Krishna Kumar, who gets tackled. He comes all the way back to Wells and back to the keeper. They'll set up shop again. Here's Wells again as the Panthers find their shape. Cross to Yin and Wells again. Only one striker up top for the Tigers, so the Panthers should have a fair bit of time at the back if they want. Wells doesn't quite get that ball right, but it falls for Krishna Kumar, who tries to slip El Sarnagawi in. And that's cleared by the Tigers into open space. Carlson again. Good football here from the Panthers. They've retained possession for a while. Here's Ioka. Everyone behind the ball for the Tigers. Except sorry for O right there, who's pressuring. Ioka, good first touch. That's El Senagawi, can't get away. Surrounded by Tiger shirts. Well played there from number 22 for the Panthers. Ramamurti. Wells again. The Panthers going on a nice kind of stroll here, having a lot of possession. And again, they retain the ball. Well played from Leglohek. Hotel Sernagawi, Leglohek again. They work a 1-2, but it's a bit strong on the second touch. Then out for a throw-in, and that will bring in some subs for Taipei. Taipei are bringing in number 5. Sydney Hu. Oh, actually we're stopping for a water break right now. So we can stop the clock. Again, with the Heat in Bangkok, it's an IASAS stipulation that the teams, the first whistle or the first stoppage of play after the halfway point of each half, we get a 2 or 3 minute break for some water and some hydration. So that's what's happening right now. Film the players a bit. You didn't want to do the filming?
No, I did, but she told me to come and watch the monitor while she went to the water.
Okay. So number 5 for Taipei is Ryu Dohi. Looks like he's going to take his place in the back 4. And we believe the other player to join them was number 12. Nader Burton. And he looks like he's going to replace O up top. Number 6 is also in there for Taipei, Justin Wu. Nice run here again from the Panthers, but cut out by the Tigers in the back 4 there. Number 22 is Ryan Long.
Oh, he's coming back down. Okay.
Chance here on the for the Tigers.
Should I go up?
Park with a chance, but he doesn't connect with his left foot very well. The KL Panthers have also brought in number 7, Asni Asman. He is on the ball now in place of Krishna Kumar. Nice ball for the far post. This is El Sernagawi. He plays it in first time. And here's Asman. Might have hit that. Didn't sell it for him. Leglohek again spreading the ball nicely. Number 13 has a go, and that's well hit. Decent shot from Park there. The tide has definitely tilted a bit more towards the Panthers in the past 10 or 12 minutes. Taipei about to make another sub. Number 14 checking in. This is Avery Long. He's coming in for number 6. I'm sorry, number 14 coming in is Noah Chang, and he's coming in for number 6, Justin Wu. Free out for Taipei. Ball played a bit too far for Legloahec. Cut out by Fairhan. Nice ball into Blurton. A little bit of a dangerous ball between Wells and his keeper, and they dealt with it. Attempted shot there from Hu. Ramamurthy cleans that up, plays out wide. And back to Ramamurthy again. Lots of space again for the Panthers as they settle. This is Carlson. Played forward to Yin. Oh, sorry. Assman. Here's Chen again. Hasn't seen the ball in a while, but he makes things happen when he does. Nice overlapping run for Yin. But it's well cut out from Wells. That doesn't come off for Park. He can't get there in time, and it's a throw-in for Farrahan. The captain. And the head doesn't quite come off for Burton. It'll be a Panther throw. Goalless here with about 10 minutes to go in the first half. Carlson, another one of the fab blonde 10 of the Panthers. Here's Ioka. Again, they'll play it across the back with all sorts of space. Wells gives it to Carlson as they enter the Taipei half. That's going to be a bit short. Well read from Yin. Number 5 is Dohi. Number 4 is Hu. Nice run. He shields it well. Tries to release Burton out here on the right. And that'll be a throw-in for the ISKL Panthers as we turn into it. I got a phone call from my brother, so hold on a second. Brother, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing commentary for the soccer game right now, and everyone in the IASAS universe can hear from you. Should I call you later? There's Park down the left-hand side. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Chen has the ball. Cuts it inside for who lays it back nicely. This is Sai out on the left side. Little give and go worked with who. Comes off nicely. The cross was clipped. Settles here for Dohi. Park again battling. Gives it safely to Legloahec, but his first touch isn't there. He recovers now. Plays in Ioka. And simply over here to Carlson. Lots of space again for the Panthers. And it's a good ball in. Oh, that was an important header. From Ryan Long. The Panthers do get the corner kick. That was my brother calling me from Africa on his birthday. Are you okay? Legloahec over to take the corner. Lifts two hands to indicate where he's going to put the ball for his teammates. Not sure if that was the plan, but it might come off. Cleared away from the Tigers. Won by Ramamurti. Again, the Panthers find a lot of space. Oh, that didn't fall right. Here's Park. And the keeper's off his line very well. That was Carlos Delgado. Well, I think he used to play for the Toronto Blue Jays. Number 7 is Asman again, working against Yin down the left-hand side. It's going to be a KL throw. Looks like the ball might be a little bit soft, so the players are asking for a better one. They're looking for a ball from one of the people that hold them behind the goals. Here it comes. Carlson with the ball. Right, the ref says the ball is regulation, and away we go. Cleared away. Burton lays it off to the Panthers. Again, a lot of space there for Park, who comes wide to Ioka. This is El Sarnagawi. Cuts inside. Shows a bit too much of it there. It's a solid tackle from Long. Long finds Chen. He only has one person ahead of him, Burton, and he can't quite get it to him, but they do gain the throw. Looks like Nader Burton is going to come off here for number 16, Rowan Delgado. A little bit of a foul throw that, but the ref let it go. Good cross in there, but there's no one in a scoring position for the Tigers. It looks like they have gained a corner kick, though. Forward come the big men, Farhan and Long. Sai looking for the short corner, but it's going to be delivered into the area. Away from Tubasi. Park to hold up now. Tries to turn, but he's well defended from the Taipei defender. That was Noah Chang. Lots of time for Legloahec again. He'll come wide to Carlson. Cleared away from Hudson. Legloahec might have a go here. He hits it well. That's a great goal. One touch, got his body in the right shape, cracked it. It was one of those World Cup goals that ball was only 6 inches off the ground all the way and nestled neatly into the corner. 1-0 ISKL, and you'd have to say deservedly so. Legloahec has been the center of the clock, as it were, for the Panthers. Everything seems to revolve around him. And he gets a well-deserved goal with a beautiful strike from about 30 yards out. Tubasi. That's cleared down for a goal kick. Here's Legloahec, the goal scorer. Nice turn again, and he'll find Carlson. He's been finding a lot of purchase with that ball out to the left. Might have forced that pass a bit early, Carlson. Inside to who finds Chen. Chen looks for Delgado, his only option up top. Cuts it back inside. Working against, Carlson. Well won from Hudson. Legloahec finds space. He has Tubasi to his right. Prefers to go it alone. And tries to find Asman out the left. Yin defends well. And gets it away up here to Hu. Number 26 for the Panthers is Rasiti. And here's Legloahec with a lot of time again. Here's Hu again. Plays it wide out for Yin, but it's covered by Carlson, who finds himself in a fair bit of space again. Time to carry. Plays the ball wide for Asman. Oh, a little bit of confusion in the Tiger defense. Tubasi tries to cross it, but it's cleared away from Hudson. Gets a tap on the head from his goalkeeper for his efforts. Legloahec again, the maker and scorer of goals so far. He's created a lot of opportunities. He'll hit the in-swing corner kick. Delgado gets it away with 2 fists. Killed by Rasiti. Good hit again. It was a beautiful strike from number 11, Thomas Bulow. And that will be halftime, with the Panthers deservedly holding a 1-0 lead after 30 minutes. The goal scorer, Legloahec, a lot of things coming through and around him. A lot of space out of the back for the Panthers. The Tigers defend very well, and they're very organized. But they do, when they spring forward, they don't have many people flooding forward with them. So deserved 1-0 lead for the Panthers at halftime, and we'll talk to you in 10.
see how far this thing can zoom? I want to see. I want to see. I want to see if I can zoom to the people on the other side of the thing. Holy shit.
Zoom into like their eyes.
Shots on the white, on the right. One, two, three, batters! Come on!
Thing goes. Dude, the SAS teachers actually so crazy.
So what?
They're like so wrong with the SAS teachers, right?
That was Dohe. Again, Dohe, but it's cut off pretty quickly when the Panthers charge forward. A great hit and a great save. That was Leglohek again. We've seen what he can do once already. Ooh, that might have been a penalty. The ref isn't interested, though. It did look like the Panther player had beaten his mark and was clipped, but it might not have been a dangerous enough position. That was El Sarnagawi. He turns quickly again and almost gets a foot in against Long. It's a Taipei throw. Long throw from Long. Flicked on by Chen. Nicely played there by Deere. Brings it out to Carlson. A little bit of a nudge there from Fairhan, but the ref doesn't give it. Asman again with the ball. Carlson plays it back safely through Wells. The Panthers look very comfortable with the ball at their feet at the back. Here's Deere. 16 is Ioka. He won't be brought in. They'll go back to Carlson. Lots of time with only one striker on the Tigers. And it looks like the Panthers are happy enough to be ahead 1-0 right now. Back to Ioka. Yeah, Leglohek in the middle. We decided to try to push it down the line. Wins a throw-in. Still has Leglohek in the middle. Good long throw. Finds El Sarnagawi. Good cross in, but it's cleared away by Hudson. Ioka with the throw. Good cross from Ioka. And again, Hudson's up strong. Park a little bit dangerous, and the ref sees it. Gives a free out. Fairhan gives it wide, but it's not a good ball. Turned again. Asman has the ball. Turned back into trouble again, and two Tigers come away with it. But again, Leglohek is there to clean up and set things up. Puts the ball back to Deere, who finds Ioka. El Sarnagawi. It's textbook football, although cut off by Chen this time. Ioka wins it back again, and it's back to Deere. And gives it to Ioka. And again, the Panthers will find time to switch the ball out the other side and bring it forward. The Platinum Panthers. Let's call them the Platinum Panthers with their hairstyle. Good run there from Asman, that was Carlson. Wins a throw as the pitch continues to tilt to the right in favor of the Panthers. Who gets it away? Tries to find O, but Deer is there. He has time to settle. Finds Ioka again in lots of space. Closed down by Chen. Good ball into Legloahak. First touch lets him down, but it goes out to Carlson comfortably enough. Quick turn from Asman. Deer with space to run into. An awkward win from Farhan, but it's effective enough. Hudson again with a third header of the half to get it away. There's Rasiti. Asman. And here's the Glowheck. Think I have another crack at it. He's had some success with that. He might have stepped across the ball there instead of playing it, and it's a free for the Tigers. Long ball played forward into Chen. A nice flick on. Ooh, that could be an own goal. It is. It was Deer that thought he might settle it back for his keeper, but his keeper was coming for the ball at the same time. He played it comfortably enough, but as Ortiz was stepping out, the ball came back too quickly, and the Panthers, the authors of the entire game, have now scored the goal to take the lead and scored the goal to draw it up again. McGloak with the ball. A bit more urgency in the game now. 1-1. Here's El Senagawi down the line, looking for Wasiti. He has two men on him. Might win a corner here if he has any luck. It's back to El Senagawi. Three Tigers now. And the ball's long again. This will be a fair bit of time for Wells. Side Sinako back to his keeper. Carlson, nicely touched inside. Out to Asman. Ball played back inside for Park. And here is Rasiti. A lot of wood behind that in the left foot. Pulled away from Chen. Easily cut out from Wells, who simply plays it again to Yoke. It's lovely football from the Panthers. They're the author of their own difficulties right now, in that it's a 1-1 game and it really shouldn't be. But that's why you play them. Ioka again. Ref spots a foul, and that's going to be a free in for ISKL. Legloahek again, looking to put the killer ball into the far post. I didn't get that quite right, and it's cleared easily by Taipei. This is Dohi. He finds O. Nicely switched over to Yin. A bit of space here, but it's cut out from Deer, who's happy to get a solid play in again. Ball out wide. Could be a shot here. Oh, that wasn't far off from who. Nice overlapping play from the Tigers as they start to believe a little bit. Short goal kick taken to Legloahek. Finds Carlson again. There's Wells. Played up to Ioka. It's been a comfortable game, most of it, 99% of it for the Panthers in the back, the Platinum Panthers, but they're going to have to find some urgency now as they go forward because they'll be unhappy if this ends a draw. Glowheck making some space for himself. Very well done. Rasidi. He pulls on the jersey of Chen, but Chen gets away. Ref didn't see anything in it, but Rasidi was definitely pulling on Chen's jersey there. Ioka comes inside to Legloahek. Back to Ioka. Probably find Carlson to the far side now. Oceans of space for him out there. And that probing ball is a little bit too long for Park. We'll go for a Taipei goal kick. Just about 20 minutes to go here on Field A at ISB between the Taipei Tigers and the ISKL Panthers. Game 2 of round 2 of the round robin of IASAS 2017. Goal kick taken short to long. He finds Burton, who's just joined the game, coming in for O. Nice football there from Taipei. This is Hu. But it's cut out again from Leglohek, who seems to be involved in everything good that the Panthers do. Osman turns, cuts back inside, is tackled by Kang. Farhan. Back to Hudson, over to Long, as Taipei tries to play its way out of the back. Good long ball from Long, but it's a lot of work to ask of Burton. Ortiz takes it back into his area and picks it up and finds Ioka. Good ball to feet and a good turn from El Sanagawi. Krishna Kumar on the ball now. Couple of subs for the Panthers again. It looks like Bulow will come back in, as will Park. Ioka has a seat. Cut out by Long there, another throw-in given up. Tubasi also has a seat for the Panthers. This is Park. Here's a hit from Leglohek again. Wow, he rocketed that. Beautiful, pure strike of the ball. But the keeper is well positioned. Delgado cleanly picked that one up and he goes long. This could be danger. Ortiz has to wait for it and he does comfortably. To Wells. To Carlson. All right, the ref calls for a sub here. Tubasi's about to make his once more into the breach. Looks like he'll be, I think, replacing. See if I can get a number here. All right, that's Giorgio Rossiti coming out. Back to Wells. Out to Deere. Up to Park, who's playing right back now. Park started in the middle of the park, but now he's out on the right side. A little bit of a loose ball from the keeper there. Wells has to do some work to get it out to Carlson this time. And here's Park, the striker, but he can't track that down before it's into touch. Burton with a nice touch inside. Here's Chen. Overlapping run coming from Yin. And he gets a nice touch and he's in. And he scores. Yin, what a beautiful goal that was. Beautiful touch from Chen. Yin opened up the body and dragged it across and was in alone and slipped it underneath the charging Ortiz. And against the run of play, you'd have to say it's now 2-1 Taipei. With just over 15 minutes to go. The Panthers have been comfortable for most of this game, but they're going to have to press the issue now. This is the man to do it, Leglohek. It's a good turn there from Bulow. And that leaves the remainder of the game for the Tigers to do what they do best, which is defend.
Come on, Skyler, keep it up.
Bit of a loose ball across the middle. Picked up. Park is on the chase there, but Delgado's off his line comfortably. There's Tubasi again. Nice touch and turn. Beats Chen. Might have been a pull on the jersey, but the ref's not interested. Tubasi again. A bit of a loose ball himself. And a solid tackle over the top of the ball from Dohe gives the Panthers a free kick in the middle of the park. That brings out a yellow card because that was a pretty solid crunch on the shin pad. Wells pulls forward as the Panthers are a little bit incredulous to see where they are right now. McGlohak again. Will he have a go? Puts the cross in. It's a good ball. A great header too. Well saved from Delgado. I think that was Park on the end of that. Here's the other Park. Might have settled that, but he's given away possession to the goal scorer, Yin. Can't find Chen. And again, McGlohak comfortably has the ball. Steps over it and plays it through his back four again. Here's Wells, who's been statuesque of composure in the back of the field for the Panthers. He finds Tubasi, who plays in El Seragawi. Beautiful cross and a beautiful goal. That might be offside, though. Yeah, the flag is up. Park might have been just ahead. The ball was played forward from El Seragawi to the far post. Might want to see that on the replay, but the flag went up and the ref has blown his whistle, so that's no goal. Though it was beautifully worked by the Panthers. And it looks like we're going to get our water break now, with the score remaining 2-1 Tigers.
You gotta wake up, man. Almost got you there. That's your man. Good goal, good goal, good goal.
So I can do a little more.
Do you want to go now? All right.
You work hard. You don't wait to see where it goes then start. You work hard, put some pressure on. We're going to work where one person now against four. We're going to let them have that four up there. Right? Okay. Guys, 15 minutes.
take it?
Yeah.
The park for them. Scored a cracker of a goal too.
Get in a place where you can help.
Looks like Rositi will be the man to come in and command the middle. That might be cramping. They'll see if they can work on him, and I think they'd love to get him back in, but we'll see. Here's Wells. Trying to chip it for the far post. It's cleared away. Who steps on the ball? Good turn from Tubasi. And that comes wide here for Park, who has a lot of time to settle it. In for Rositi. That'll come off him for a throw for Taipei. By my watch, we have about 7 minutes to go. I'm sure the ref will add a bit of injury time on. Long with the throw. He has a long throw. Not sure if the ball entered it, so they're going to let Long throw that ball again. It didn't enter the field of play. Well run from Wells again, who's been stalwart all day. Rositi can't quite get the angle on that header. Deer plays it nicely and composedly. Up, well played again from Rositi. Settled that nicely for Wells, and they spring Carlson free. Good run from Carlson, but he was stopped by Doki, who anywhere will do at this point for the Tigers. Ortiz just gets it into his area and then rolls it out for Carlson after being chased down by Delgado. Beautiful ball with the outside of the boot to Park. Inside to Tubasi, who's been asked to play a more deep role. They're all lined up across the area now, so it's a very tight wall of defense from the Tigers that is being, will be very difficult to open up, especially when you're in tight quarters like that. Nice touch from Park Springs. I think that was Bulow, and it looks like they've gained a corner kick. No, they haven't. Bulow working very hard to win that tackle, but it's cleared and then brought back in, then cleared again. Delgado with the first touch. I think that's Asman over there, and the ball will come wide here to Deer, who has Park again. Inside from Rositi, and they'll go out the other way now. They've looked very good playing this east-west football, the Panthers, but they're going to have to do something a little bit north and south here to, there's the chance. Long is there.
Come on, right here, ball!
Good ball from Deer, but it's cut out by the Tigers for a throw-in. A couple of subs happen here again. Bringing in Ioka again for Park for the last 3 or 4 minutes, and who will come out for the Tigers to be replaced by Aston Tsai. Five minutes to go. Bulow trying to spring something more hopeful than creative, but he's got the ball again. That could be trouble. Oh, it's just tipped over the bar by Delgado. He got in the first one and pretty much volleyball set it for himself to flick it out the next time. Wasn't a lot of power in the shot from Bulow, but it was well placed. Corner for the Panthers. Taipei's making another sub here where they bring out a central defender in Hudson. And they bring in, oh, he's bleeding. So number 14 has to go in to cover him. That's Noah Chang. He'll head right into the center of the defense as the corner kick is taken quickly. Carlson plays it wide again. El Senagawi. Chen reads it pretty well and shoulders him off and gets away with the ball. He likes it on his left foot. Inside to him again, and he can run now. Here's Delgado back inside to Chen. Not many people up there with him, but he's a dangerous player. And he's found his way in. Oh, and just clips it wide again. It was a great run from Chen, right from his own corner flag. Great interplay with Delgado. And the Panthers might count themselves lucky to not be down 3-1.
Is that time accurate?
Corner kick for Chen again. He'll in swing this with his left foot. Under 3 minutes of regulation time to go. We'll see what the ref adds in after that, or adds on, sorry. Delgado is starting to run miles here into Kang. Has someone out right there. It is Chen. Chen has the left foot, and it's a beautiful hit again. He's been a magical man himself. With the left foot, he can bend it into that far corner, and he set it up for himself, cleared the ball out of his feet, and cracked one low past Ortiz to his right. And it's 3-1 Taipei. You'd have to say for the first 8 or 10 minutes of the second half, the Panthers looked comfortably in control of the game, but the own goal that came off the foot of Deer, which I'm sure has crushed him a little bit. It wasn't his fault, really. He played a smart ball. It just was a bit of miscommunication, and that's turned the game around in favor of the Tigers. Less than 2 to go, and it's hit and hope time for the Panthers. Long is there. Ioka again. Well won from Ying. Well done from Deer. That's Leibowitz who's come back in, and he's all over Deer in the back, and quickly played from Deer. Panthers out to Carlson. Again, hit and hope. It comes wide for El Senagawi. You can hit one here, but he didn't quite set it up to step into. Well, one from Ioka. And Yin just again launches it long. And wins his team. Doesn't win his team. He does win his team at throw-in. And we have Crampy again here from Chen, who just scored a cracker of a goal. Was very involved in the setup for the second goal. It is a heavy pitch and it's a heavy day here in Bangkok. And I think if you're, especially from your Taipei, where the weather is probably cooler and definitely less humid. That's why we keep them as hydrated as we can with the water breaks. He might need to come off then because cramps don't tend to go away unless you give them time to. Looks like he's walking okay, which is good. He'll have to eat a lot of bananas tonight. So we're in injury time. Taipei up 3-1. Panthers hoping for a bit of a miracle here. In a way, you think they could be almost deserved to be leading the game the way they played, but it's the times you put the ball into the goal that count. Good tackle there from Ioka, but the ball's at the wrong end of the field as far as the Panthers are concerned. Looks like we're going to get 3 minutes of injury time. Oh, that's a foul throw from Leibowitz. So 3 minutes to go. The ball launched long by Ioka. Long is there again, as he has been so many times. Tubasi. Legloahec is still on the bench. This is Bulow. A nice move down the wing. Looks like he handled that himself, trying to maintain his balance. Nice turn from Aswin there. He gets his body well. Sorry, that was Krishna Kumar. He wins a free kick. And it looks like Tubasi will set over that. You feel that they'd have to do something special here and score if they have any hope of drawing or tying this game up. We're within the final 3 minutes.
Just two.
Hey guys, what time does this game end?
2 minutes left. Tubasi lined up here and trying to find something magical. Hits it well, but Delgado's been sure-handed all game. Makes a good save. Good long kick again. Anywhere will do for the Tigers. Farahad making a good chase. Ortiz out there. A little bit awkward to have the goalkeeper playing in that position. He's out of position now, but they get it away okay. Ioka gives it away. Nicely played from Dohi. Gets it back. Plays a nice ball in for Kang, who again almost carves open the Panther defense. Similar to the 2 goals that were scored, where it seemed to open up rather easily for Yin and for Chen to score the second and third goals for the Tigers. Still 3-1. Seconds ticking away.
Help! Help!
Ioka's ball again. He just wants to get as forward as he can. Yen is there to win that. You can see the players are in a bit of pain. It's the last minutes of their second effort of the day. Rositi looks inside. Plays it back for Carlson. Good ball inside, but it's hard to open up that. There seems to be about 11 players lined up across the Tiger defensive wall. They do get a free kick, though. It may be a little bit too little, a little bit too late. But you never know. Tubasi again lines it up. He hit a good one last time, but it takes a little bit to beat Delgado in the Tiger goal. Something special. All right, the referee's satisfied with the wall. It's just a little stop free kick. Oh, nicely played. And that is a goal. Wells got on the end of that. The ref calls a foul. Or did he call off? No, he called a goal. Sorry, okay. I saw him pointing out, but he's given a goal. It was Wells on the end of the free kick from Tubasi, and then I think it was finished by Park. So we are 3-2, but there can't be more than a minute left. Subs coming in for Taipei. Who will come out? In comes Burton and O. And they'll just kick it long and hope here. The ref checks his whistle, his watch. 3-2. Hit it long. The ref checks his watch again. That's a push in the back from the end, but it's not given. It's long again from Tubasi. Hudson plays that well. And that'll do it. A fascinatingly interesting game here in between ISKL and Taipei. ISKL looked for all the world like they were comfortably on their way to a win at 1-0, but an own goal turned the tides, and then a little bit of magic from Chen and Yin, and the Tigers found themselves up 3-1, only to give a soft one away at the very end. But it ends with the ISKL Panthers on 2 goals and the Taipei Tigers 3. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back again in 15 minutes.